Before you decide if that 50-year mortgage that you've heard about is brilliant or terrible, watch this. You may know that the shorter the mortgage term, the lower the interest rate. A 15-year mortgage has a lower rate than a 30-year mortgage. So a 50-year mortgage would almost certainly have a higher rate than a 30-year. Now, keep that in mind for a minute because I'm going to come back to it. Which brings me to the legal issues. Most people don't know this part. Under the Dodd-Frank Act, any mortgage that wants to be considered a QM loan, which is a qualified mortgage, must have a maximum term of 30 years. A 50-year mortgage would not be a QM loan, which means it would automatically fall into the non-QM category. It certainly would come with a higher rate, tighter guidelines, and fewer lenders would offer it. So the only way a 50-year mortgage could legally exist at any kind of scale would be for Congress to change the Dodd-Frank Act, which is extremely unlikely. So back to the interest rates. If a 30-year mortgage were 6% today, then it's completely reasonable to think a 50-year mortgage would be at least 1% higher, and that's probably on the conservative side. So let's take a realistic scenario. The following scenario does not include property taxes, homeowners insurance, or things like mortgage insurance. So if you had a $400,000 loan amount and got a 30-year mortgage at 6%, the payment would be $2,398 a month. That same loan amount on a 50-year at 7% rate, the payment would be $2,407 a month. That's only a $9 a month difference in payments. But this is where it gets really wild. Total interest for the 30 years is $463,000, but the total interest for the 50 years is over $1 million. That's the part I didn't expense. The difference in the monthly payment, only $9, but you pay over $580,000 more in interest over time. So the idea that a 50-year mortgage would make homes more affordable, it just doesn't hold up. The payment barely moves, the interest rate skyrockets, and it does nothing to solve the affordability problem. So yes, a 50-year mortgage makes headlines, but practically speaking, legally speaking, and financially speaking, it doesn't solve the affordability crisis, and will probably never see it in the U.S. housing market. If you're looking for real solutions, grants, down payment assistance, creative financing, self-employed, investments, or just want a smarter mortgage strategy, that's where I can help. Ron Pippen, President of Strategic Mortgage, where we're smarter, faster, and easier.